every day to save hundreds of euros a year. It may seem absurd, but in reality, on the internet, besides trash memes and cat videos, there are very useful things, like all the tools I talk about in this video. But let's not waste any more time and immediately start with the first tool, which is subscribing to this channel. No, okay. But actually on this channel we talk about saving. Subscribing is free, so it's essentially a zero-cost action that potentially can make you save money. Questionable syllogisms aside, but let's really start. Number one, I only found this recently, but as soon as I discovered it, I got an annual subscription, because not doing it would really be foolish, and it saves Merlin AI. Before explaining what it is, let's do a quick calculation. ChatGPT Plus costs 20 euros per month. Cloud, which with version 3.7 achieves excellent results, especially in coding, costs 18 euros plus VAT. So 22, then there would be Gemini and so on, but it's not just about the cost. ChatGPT, even if you pay, limits usage to 40 messages every 3 hours, and if you use artificial intelligence, you know that 40 messages can be reached in a second. So what is the solution? After paying for ChatGPT for months, I discovered Merlin AI, and what does Merlin simply do? It buys the APIs from various OpenAI, Anthropic, etc., and allows users to use all these models with the APIs without a limit for 5 euros per months. See, I swear, I'm not joking. In fact, I paid for an entire year 60 euros because it was too convenient. How is it possible, you might be wondering? Is it super shady, illegal? Are they stealing? No, actually, simply, if one goes to check how much the APIs cost, they find out they cost relatively. Speaking of ChatGPT o3 Mini, which I'm using the most at the moment, costs around 4 euros per million of. So let's say that with 4 euros you get 800,000, a million words in output, then more or less. So it is very beneficial for them to buy API and resell its usage. Also because most of us uses these models very little, maybe asks a couple of questions and then stops. Basically, Merlin costs $19 a month, so still better than using a limited ChatGPT. But actually, I found a code online to get it for $5 a month, and I'll specify that it's not my code, also because if it were, I would have said so. There would be nothing wrong with that. I found it online, so I entered the code, it worked for me, but just to say that if this code no longer works, there's nothing I can do about it. It's not up to me. As always, I leave everything here in the description. In any case, if we calculate how much I've saved since I cancelled ChatGPT, I'd say around 180 euros a year. Moving on to the next,